cracked the AOL code, text and turned gold. Now the stories unfold. From dial-up dreams to LinkedIn kings, he taught the world how to build through strings. It's the Max method, no guessing, just growth. 4 steps deep, he's coached them both. Top earners, big burners, trainers and pros. Max lit the fire, now everyone knows. Started with a spark, now the blueprint's live. Thousands trained and they multiply. From Facebook chats to he plants the seeds, then watches them succeed. Mentor to coach is the guide for the great. The speaker shaping fate. You don't just follow Max, you duplicate. That's how legends elevate. It's the Max method, built to last. Social selling, scaling fast. Call him the father, the go-to name. Max Steingart, he changed the game. It's the Max method, built to last. Social selling, scaling fast. Call him the father, the go-to name. Max Steingart, he changed the game.
Welcome to our Monday night broadcast, and I changed things up about tonight's content. Man, I don't know what's going on with my hat. Camera just doesn't seem to care for it. In any event, first and foremost, I want to wish everybody that is watching this on Facebook, LinkedIn, or on my YouTube channel later or tonight, all of my students that are picking this up off of our LinkedIn broadcast, I want to wish all of you a Merry Christmas, Happy Holiday Season. I changed up the content for tonight because typically on Monday nights we talk about Max GPT, but so many of my students are having outrageous results, surprising results, that I wanted to get this out there, maybe help you close a couple of sales before the end of the year. Your business does not slow down. As a matter of fact, I was talking to one of my longtime students today, and he reminded me that most of the recruitment that he was familiar with of big hitters, top earners, occurred in the month of December. Interesting point. So let's jump into this because I want to give you plenty of time to get a hold of this information and make it work. So tonight we're going to talk about what to do to get immediate results and make sales before and after Christmas, right up to New Year's Eve. What do you got to do? Only talk to perfect prospects. I know that sounds a little ludicrous, oh, sure. But the truth is, when you know who you're looking for, it's easy to identify your perfect prospects. And what you're able to do now is go back and reconnect with people that you've already talked to. It's easier than ever before to identify in advance perfect prospects for what you're selling just from the information listed on their LinkedIn and Facebook profiles and their activity. People that lost their jobs, people that want to build a business, network marketing leaders looking for another home, network marketing orphans. They're not part of a team. These people are easy to connect with. And now what I want you to do is I want you to focus on the people that you're already connected to. Their answers to some simple pre-qualifying questions will tell you if they're the best prospects for you to continue to talk to. And when you follow the scripts that we've provided you with, you're going to see immediate results. So when you only talk to prospects about your business that you know need or want what you're selling, you'll actually talk to more people and close more sales. And you'll enjoy the entire process because you'll never experience rejection. Now, it can take less than 3 or 4 message exchanges to identify a good prospect from a bad one. And on LinkedIn, you want to star the good ones. And it only takes 6 to 10 message exchanges to identify a great prospect. And the more you do this, the more obvious the pattern. My 4-step formula and scripts have been behind the success of top-earning network marketing leaders and affiliate marketers for 30 years. Create a page, connect with people, communicate with them, close them. 4 C's. Effective posting will be the key to your success. Posting increases your visibility without chasing people, and posting builds relationships and trust with people without talking to them. So for those of my students that are watching this, we finished up with boot camp. You have the holiday scripts, you have the project launch scripts, and you've got the script that helps you identify people by their needs. Posting gifts, followed with my scripts and texting tactics, flips rejection on its head, instantly turning no into yes, and it'll enable you to close more sales this month and for the rest of the year. And statistically, what we're seeing is that for every 10 people that you talk to and you follow the script right down to where we identify their experience with network marketing, and then you get them to agree to look at your business. For every 4 people that you do this with, 2 are going to say yes. This isn't theory, it's proven, repeatable, and it's working right now for people just like you. And here's the kicker, it's fun. Once you see how easy it is to get results, you're going to want to do it every single day. There are more professionals than ever searching for new opportunities. They're actively looking for you, but if you're not doing what I'll show you, they'll find your competition instead. When you learn this and apply it to your daily activity, your results will multiply exponentially because the people that you bring into your business can immediately do the same things that you just did to them. Consistent daily posting enables you to develop relationships with people faster, build trust with them, and positions you as the influencer that they want to follow. Posting subject-specific content with themes that the professionals in your target audience appreciate, respond to, and share with others in their circle of influence helps you to increase your sales. Posting something like, "There's always light at the end of the tunnel," or "Not all storms come to disrupt your life, some come to clear your path," are incredibly well received by people that just lost their jobs. The code of confidence: believe in yourself and others will believe in you. Merry Christmas. These are all examples of gifts that at this time of year are greatly appreciated. The visibility of your posts dramatically increase again when you post a GIF. According to LinkedIn, a GIF, a moving image posted, receives 80% more comments than anything else. Somebody that's looking for a new position, when they get a good morning message, focus on where you want to go, not where you are. Or when we're talking to school teachers, or we're talking to people that have management and training experience, never stop learning because life never stops teaching. Of course, the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams, opens the door in conversations, and sometimes you win, sometimes you learn. Is a kind of a post that appeals to all kinds of professionals. And GIFs get shared 20 times more than any other content format on LinkedIn. Posting is the #1 way to create engagement that leads to sales. What you post is seen by a wide audience, and it will generate likes, comments, and shares. Sharing a post with your prospect is one of the easiest ways to follow up with them. And again, how they react to your post immediately triggers conversation. Likes, comments, and shares become leads, leads become prospects, and prospects become business builders or customers. You keep the conversation going, following the script, as long as you're getting the answers that you're looking for. Once you get an answer that tells you, not today, not this week, not this month, you stop talking to them. And my God, you have literally, if you've been at this for a while, you've easily got 50 or 60 people that you could be talking to. So start talking to the people who respond to anything you do. Reach out to people and start talking to them based on what they do, and keep this in the back of your mind. If you've been on LinkedIn for any length of time, 25 to 30% of the people that you're already connected to are prospects. The more selective you are about who you choose to talk to, the more successful you're going to be. Think quality over quantity. Let me just say this. The longer you're not taking action, the more money you're losing. If you're not having the results you want on Facebook and LinkedIn, the reasons are easy to identify and simple to fix. It's either the content of your profile. Social networking law #1, what you see is what you get. If you've turned your profile into a commercial for your business, you're going to get nowhere. You're not following the scripts. The scripts focus on the other person. It's not about you, it's about them. You're talking to the wrong people. You're talking about your business too soon, or you're not qualifying your prospects. And once you get into the routine, once this settles down for you, it's like learning how to dance. It's like the cha-cha. 1, 2, cha-cha-cha, 3, 4, cha-cha-cha. Once you get the steps and can put it to the rhythm of the music, and that's not hard, then it's all about conversation. It's all about you getting on the dance floor and dancing with people. Posting GIFs is the fastest way to generate leads that convert to sales. And over the years, we've watched this whole process evolve. The happy birthday script and action for years was the #1 strategy that I taught, because everybody's got a birthday, and Facebook made it easy to see who was having a birthday weeks, months ahead. Well, not only did it work for birthdays, but it worked for anniversaries. wishing somebody a happy birthday or a happy anniversary started a conversation. And then a number of my students discovered, you know what? On my birthday, I get messages from all kinds of people. Some of my students change their birthday every 90 days. Thanking someone or congratulating someone on something that they did or they accomplished, again, goes a long way when you are using a moving image. So with LinkedIn's catch-up, congratulating somebody can start a conversation, or in many cases, restart a conversation. And then we have the holidays. Now, as a result of expanded bandwidth, the holiday strategy from the standpoint of engagement and results is proving to be just as effective as the birthday strategy. The beginning of the month, we remembered Pearl Harbor. A few days later, it's National Pastry Day. The number of unofficial holidays that you could use to start a conversation blows me away. But now with Christmas Eve on Wednesday, all of you need to be focusing on wishing people a Merry Christmas or engaging them, following the script. And we gave all of you, or everybody that was in boot camp, a case study that steps you through the process of re-engaging people. National Cocoa Day. I mean, where are these holidays? Well, Wednesday, Christmas Eve. Thursday, Christmas Day. Working right up to New Year's Eve. So I want to share two of my favorite stories. And, it's more than just a story. Because whenever you hear a story, what you need to do is you need to look at the story behind the story. Is this something that you can do? Is this something that anybody can do? Is it something that someone you bring into your business can do right away? So Marissa was on Facebook and on LinkedIn, and she was an eBay seller. She had an eBay store. So I'm going to pop back over here. And I want to show you exactly how she did it. The easiest way to connect with people is to connect with people in the same profession you're in, or people that are in professions that are naturally attracted to your business, whatever that profession is. So in her case, she came over to LinkedIn and she did a search for eBay store owners. So let's see how many eBay store owners are on LinkedIn. You got 9,000. Now, the thing about eBay sellers is there's no residual income. They go through a lot of expense to advertise, market, and promote whatever it is they want to sell. So we did eBay store 9,000. Let's go to eBay seller. You got 12,000. You know, it's amazing. When I started to demonstrate this about 3.5 weeks ago, it was a little over 11,000 more people are joining every month. So here's the way the process works. So she reaches out to people, and it's just a matter following the scripts. You want to learn about someone that you don't know, it's easy to ask questions. You know, and she was reaching out to people. I've been an eBay store seller for 6 years. How long have you been doing it? It was that simple. And as one professional to another in the same category, the question would always come in the conversation, would always come down to, so how are you doing? How's business? Do you have a high season? Do you have a low season? And so she would come back. She had 3 different responses. Basically, she says, I'm not selling through eBay anymore because I found something I could do that's easier to sell and that generates ongoing residual income. Would you like to know about it? It was that simple. And what did she do? So she sent me this on the 15th. I enrolled 2 people into my Melaleuca business yesterday, thanks to you and your scripts, and I have 2 appointments for tomorrow. 5 days later, she's up to 6 enrollments. And she never thought it would be this easy. When you're talking to like-minded people, you know about them, you've been in their shoes. That's all it takes. That was on the 20th. Then, on the 26th, day after Christmas, she sends me this note. Max, I enrolled 13 prospects in 10 days. 6 are business builders. Thank you so much. You're awesome. The scripts are awesome. The strategy is awesome. And you need to be engaged every single day if you want to be successful. Doesn't matter. So we could pop back over on LinkedIn. And we can come up here and we say, you know what? Show me all of the people that are looking for an opportunity. $1 million. 1 million people that you could be talking to. But today, you don't want to be looking for new people. Granted, every day we want to still continue to reach out to a minimum of 5 people a day. But your real focus needs to be with the people that you are already connected to. So go check out your connections. All right. And what you want to do is you want to filter through your connections. So let's say that chiropractors are your ideal prospect. So you jump over here while you're looking through your own connections. I think there's 130,000 chiropractors on LinkedIn. All right, I can scroll down here. There's 10 on a page. And it's funny, a number of these are my students. According to this, if there's 10 on a page, I've got 50, I'm connected to 50 chiropractors. All right. But just because I'm connected doesn't mean I've talked to them. So let me take a look at Randy here. Well, we've been connected since 2014. But we've never talked. 11 years. Now, do I want to reach out and reconnect with him? It all depends on whether Randy is active. Well, he's only got 285 people for that long. Valerie Bates. Valerie was married to Mark Yarnell. Chiropractor. Look at his activity. Not surprised, no comments. Last time he posted was 6 years ago. He liked something 8 months ago. Well, what does that say? It says he's not on here a lot, but he's on there. So he's worth a shot. You want to get his attention. Today, you wish him a Merry Christmas. And you use the Project Launch script. Here's another one. It's got 18,000 followers. Okay? I'm not connected to him. We're connected, but we've never talked. You go in and you look at your own connections, you're going to find the same thing. So I've been connected to him. Whoops. Since 2018. But again, we've never talked. And many times you come up here, you look at this, and you could see they're actually online right now. Again, the question is he active? Well, he reposted something 1 day ago. So you know he's active. So what you all need to be doing is posting. In fact, let me we used this case study during our December boot camp. And moving into January, a lot of the strategies that we share in December also work. So the Merry Christmas strategy. We post. We get our gifts off the internet. Then we send a gift with a message talking about Christmas. What are your plans to celebrate the holidays? What do you have to be thankful for? Just follow the script, understanding their needs. They either have a need or they don't. If they have a need, conversation goes one way. They don't have a need, conversation goes another way. But it's all laid out. We laid it out for everybody. Conversations And we provided everybody with case studies. Now, getting ready for January, I rather than tell you, I'm going to show you. So that's what Marissa did. You can be doing it too. Terry, posting content that appeals to your best prospect produces immediate results. You sent me this. I followed your instructions. I did my first post, had 12 conversations, brought in 3 new people into my business within 2 days of the post. And then he came back the next, I'm up to 7. I got 3 more days of the week. Again, this is something that anybody can do. So first and foremost, I'm going to put in the chat, let me bring it up here. I'm going to put in the chat 2 promotions that we're running for Christmas. The first one is our 90-day boot camp challenge. Participate in January, February, and March. We have some extra tools. Our universal scripts book, how network marketers catch whales, and the 90-day game plan. Boot camp starts on the 8th. When you register for boot camp, you'll have immediate access to the recorded sessions of the December boot camp. But the scripts book is not going to be posted until January the 8th. In addition, for those of you that have been in boot camp before, you're not going to believe what we've added. 160 motivational quotes and case study texting examples. Now, originally, call plan for 9. And man, I've got such great examples. Additionally, ebooks, posting gifts, posting subjects, and so gifts, the daily routine. The layout of these books is going to make it easier for everybody in boot camp because they can hone in on specific elements. The quotes, what we send out to everybody works if you have a PC. People with Macs have been having an issue. We've identified it. And I anticipate by the time boot camp starts, we'll basically have it resolved. And then case studies. Now, on Sunday night, we talked about regret and how so many people have opportunities to do things and then they regret them. Oops. Craig Miller was one. Been thinking about this for 9 years. He's having a blast with this now. Shawnee tried building a network marketing business for 12 years. And when I started to coach her, it turned around for her. And again, I wish I met you 12 years ago. Will Zanders Another one. When I met Will, he was the number 5 top distributor in his company. After one coaching session, within 72 hours, he was the number 1 recruiter. What did he do? He posted. He posted things that his general target audience would be interested. And he had over 4,500 friends on Facebook. Then he called in with an interesting testimonial.
I do have a great quick testimony. Just sponsored a new individual. I've actually got a member of my team on here who's one of our newest 6-figure earners, Melissa Brower. So I wanted to give her a shout out. She just hit 100K in this company. She's already done it before, but this is the most fun we've had. And a young lady I just sponsored who has 0 network marketing experience, I taught her just a few of the techniques that you taught me. And she's already like number 7 in recruiting in our company right now. I just saw her name on the leaderboard tonight. So I was like, wow, I got to tell Max. So it's really cool. I just wanted to tell you, man, everything you're teaching, it works in real life. And we all appreciate you so much.
Think about that. Brand new to network marketing. How does that happen? She had over 3,500 connections on Facebook. Then a week later, he sends me this. It's exactly like you said it would be. Since last week, I made 2 posts that generated dozens of easy conversations by following your scripts word for word, and I've generated a dozen sales. Each post produced 6 sales. He went on to tell me his activity made his entire organization curious about what I'm doing, has resurrected a few of my dormant distributors that want to get back in the business. And I also made 3 appointments with people that want to get into my business. Where have you been all of my life? It took him 6 months to go from number 5 to number 2. 6 months later, he's number 1. Again, I'm not sharing this with you. By the way, he started working with me in November. So when it comes to case studies, I've kind of expanded. I think I have 30 of them. And all of them represent different pieces. You can obviously guess what the Happy New Year case study is. But we're going to literally give you examples of people stuck in jobs they hate, want to leave, but have had bad experiences with network marketing. People that were stuck in a routine, network marketers that couldn't get out of their own way. Case studies, exactly how, from start to finish, how they did it. And literally, we're covering, the more I get into this, the more of these I started to do, couldn't stop. So each one has its own message, its own example. In some cases, they worked out. In other cases, the person walked away. But there is a lesson here for every one of them. When you're talking to somebody that's been in a business for a long time and they're not making any money, what are they doing to build the business? What kind of a team do they have? And each one of these is its own little nugget with different professionals. What do you do with a leader whose company just closed? And this one is the introduction of a whole new series of examples for those of you that are looking to build your business internationally. I'm really excited about these. And this is one of the reasons why in January, we're going to have a regular boot camp. And then at the end of the month, we're going to have an advanced boot camp. Some of these are going to go in the regular boot camp. Some of these are going to go in the advanced boot camp. Goal is to help all of you talk to more people and close more sales. The new scripts book is loaded with information. So what if you always knew exactly what to say before the conversation even started? We're going to really jump into the Socratic method of selling. These work across every social network. And we've had a number of folks that refer to this whole process as magic. Seems like magic. When you ask people specific questions, they come back and they respond and they answer them the same way, or there's some variation. You keep going with the people that give you the right answers. My students are doing the exact same thing, and you could be doing it too. Our secret sauce that spices up the conversation are gifts. Whoops. Now, I sent out for those of you that are participating. I don't think any of you here are participating in the mentoring program. I started a mentoring program for 5 people. It's going to start in January, but I sent out a lot of information to get everybody started. And one of the participants had a death in the family, so that they've pulled out. So if anybody was considering or thinking about working with me over 4 months, check your email. And Dr. Nestor was a chiropractor. In December, she made 9 enrollments while her entire family was battling COVID. The new way that's creating instant relationships with people is posting. What you put out there for people to see increases engagement. And who you elect to talk to is going to determine how well you do. You should have an end result in mind. Once you know and understand what a person does, you should have an end result in mind. Where do I want to take this conversation? In the case studies we provided you this month, we talked about how, if they have a need, we learn more about who they are, we learn more about their need, their pain points, and then, depending upon their profession, the greater the likelihood that they've had some experience with network marketing, the better. You find out what that experience was and take their failures and their negative experiences. They work for you. And what we're seeing is for every 10 people that you're talking to, that you get through the scripts, we find out what their network marketing experience is. We overcome all of their concerns or objections. For every 10 people that we talk to, 4 are agreeing to check it out, 2 are signing up. So for those of you that are students, and you've always heard me talk about 1 out of 10, now it's 2 out of 10. And the project launch script has more impact in the month of December than at any other time of the year. And believe me, it's effective every month of the year. But now people are starting to think about, right after Christmas, that 5 days, people start thinking about what are they going to do next year. When I was building a network marketing business, I signed up 5 people 4 days in a row. And when I look back at the number of people that I talked to, 14 of them were people that I've been talking to for months. 6 were new connections that I met or connected with in December. How did I move those things forward? Number one, I picked the right people. Number two, they were ready. I'm telling you, December is an amazing month. So what you all want to do is you want to go back and review all of the people that you're already connected to. Let me show you one other LinkedIn feature. And that's catch up. Go back to your network, go to catch up. So these are the people that you're already connected to. Some are changing jobs. Wesley changed his, and he had 9 people like it. 4 people made comments. So this is an easy way between job changes and birthdays. The only thing here is you just need to be sure that they're active, because just because someone, let's take a look at Jim. All right, so we've been connected since 2023. Have we ever talked? No. But it's his birthday. My friends, I said this at the beginning. The longer you're not taking action, the more money you're losing. Start out by wishing people a Merry Christmas. Right after Christmas on the 25th, you could still use the Christmas strategy, or you could move over to the Happy New Year strategy. Both will work. The rest of December, they'll work in January as well. Use the project launch to reconnect with people that you're already connected to. My students know the kind of results that we're up. So, like I said at the very beginning, I want to wish all of you a Merry Christmas. Obviously, Wednesday night, we're not going to do a broadcast. As a matter of fact, I'm not sure. I mean, I have a number of coaching students that are scrambling to close a couple of sales, so I may do Ask Max session. So what is the time difference between the two boot camps? Well, one starts on January the 8th, and the next one starts in February. And obviously, we won't have any sessions on Thursday, Christmas Day, but two of the leaders that I'm working with are begging me to get back on the schedule. So there's a high probability that we'll be doing Ask Max sessions on Friday and Saturday, because this is the time, my friends, you all can be hitting it hard. The people that you want to talk to are home, available to talk to. I'm here to help you. So until next time, best of luck in building your business, and God bless.
It's the Max method, built to last. Social selling, scaling fast. Calling the father, the go-to name. Max Steingart, he changed the game.